friends, myself Kajal Suryavanshi. Today's video topic is the inter-thread communication in Java. First one is what is thread. Thread is always exist in any one of the state. This state is a new, active, block, waiting and time waiting and terminated. Different thread is a state. First one is a new. Whenever a new thread is created, is always in the new state. Has been run it and thus has not begun its execution. Next is active. Active is when a thread invokes the start method. It moves from the new state to the active state. The active state is contain two state is runnable and running. Runnable is a thread is ready to run, then move to runnable state. In the runnable state, the thread may be ready to run at any given instant of a time. It is the duty of a thread scheduler to provide the thread time to run, that is moving the thread the running state. Next is the running. When the thread gets the CPU, it moves the runnable to the running state. Generally, the most common changes the state of the thread is from runnable to running the again back to runnable. Block or waiting. Whenever on thread is inactive for span of time not permanent, then either the thread is in the block state or a waiting state. For example, a thread is maybe want to print some data from the printer. At the same time, the other thread is using the printers to print some data. Therefore, thread A has to wait for thread B to use printer. Thread is a block state. Next is a interthread. Interthread communication or cooperation is all about allowing synchronized thread to communicate with each other. Cooperation. Interthread communication is a mechanism in which a thread is pause running it's a critical section and another thread is allows to entire or log the same critical section to be executed. It is implemented by methods of object class. First one is a wait method, notify method and notify all method. First one is a wait method. The wait method is a cause current thread to release the lock and wait until either another thread invokes the notify method or notify all method. For this object or specified amount of time has elapsed. The current thread must be on this object monitor, so it must be called from the synchronize method only, otherwise it will throw exception. Next is a method is a public final void. Wait method throws interrupt exception. It waits until object is notified. And public final void wait long timeout throws interrupted exception. It waits for the specified amount of time. Second is a notify method. Notify method is a wake ups a single thread that is waiting on this object monitor. Thank you.